Hello, Torah community. It's Rav Natan here to share with you some words of Torah, both for this week's parsha, Vezot, and for the upcoming Chagim. I know that this week's parsha won't be read for a little while on a Shabbat, or not till Simchat Torah. So hopefully this will relate to the parsha, but also to Yom Kippur, as well as the upcoming Chagim of Sukkot. One of the things that's unique to Vezot is that we have different statements from Moshe that relate to the different Shvatim. When getting to Shevet Binyamin, Torah tells us that Hashem will rest his presence within that Shevet, the Shevet of Binyamin, the location of Shevet of Binyamin. And specifically, where in that locale does Hashem say he's going to rest his presence? Bein Ketefav Shachein. Hashem's presence is going to dwell between the shoulders. So we learn from here that this is talking about the Beit HaMikdash. And that's true because the Beit HaMikdash is in the Shevet of Binyamin. And that's where it's located. Now, until now, the Torah is pretty secretive about where the Beit HaMikdash should be. It says it's going to be in the place that Hashem's going to choose, the place that Hashem's going to choose. And now for the first time, we're given a little bit of a geographical location of where it's actually going to go. As the Jews go into Eretz Yisrael, it's very important that they know that in the Shevet, there's going to be a Makom HaMikdash. But what is the idea of between the shoulders? Why not just say it's in this location, some other descriptor? So if you go to Yerushalayim now and you look at the spot where the Har Bayit is, it actually is in between two mountains. And that's the metaphor of these two shoulders. There's mountains, and then a little dip between the two mountains. You have the Makom HaMikdash. You have Har Tzofim, you have Har HaZeitim, and kind of in between you have this, a little bit valley, but a little hill within that, and that's where Har Bayit is. So first of all, it's so cool to be able to go there and have a tour guide or whoever it is show you that the psukim in this week's parsha literally are the way it looks in the topography nowadays in Jerusalem. It's very cool. But also realize that there's a metaphor of the shoulders. That unlike the temples of Avodah Zarah and idol worship that were trying to be on the highest mountain to reach Hashem, that's not the way that we relate to our holy spaces. We relate to our holy spaces. They don't have to be high up to reach Hashem because Hashem can enter them. Hashem fills the whole world, but certainly the places that we make holy for him to join us in, those places are his to join because we create them as such, not because they're in the highest place. And that's why the Beit HaMikdash doesn't have to be on the highest mountain, because once you create it as a makom of Kedusha, a place of holiness, Hashem's there, even if it's not high, because Hashem fills it. I'll also add, though, that when you think about the metaphor of shoulders, you think about it, well, that means Beit HaMikdash is kind of like where the neck is, like the bottom of your neck. So where's the head? Well, the head is in Shemayim. Whenever you build a Makom HaMikdash, a place of Kedusha, when you create that and you feel Hashem's presence with that, so then you're connected very closely to Shemayim and to Hashem. And I think this can apply to upcoming Chagim, because one of the ways in which Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah are so meaningful to us is our being in shul. That coming together as a community and singing, davening together, especially times like Kol Nidre and Ne'ilah, it's so powerful. And part of what we can do to have a meaningful Yom Kippur is to really contribute to that tzibur, to that community davening, so that Hashem's presence fills it and we all together can connect to Hashem. And that is also the idea of the sukkah. When we step outside our homes and we try to create Hashem's presence in this kind of dwelling place of the sukkah, we're essentially saying is, it could be in a shul, it could be in a house, it could also be anywhere. That wherever I'm able to do things which are holy, to do mitzvot, to attempt to connect to Hashem, I fill those spots with Kedusha, and I'm instantly connected. So we should take that opportunity this Yom Kippur to really contribute to the bringing of Kedusha into our holy spaces, so that we as a community connect to Hashem and bring it in the rest of our year through the Sukkah. Shabbat Shalom. Have a meaningful Yom Kippur and then a Chag Sameach.